Brother, let me ask you something. Have you ever felt your wife start to pull away and you couldn't explain why? There was no major fight, no obvious problem, and yet something feels off. Like there's distance between you that didn't used to be there. And here's what makes it even harder. You can't point to when that changed. And here's what makes it even more confusing. You're showing up, you're providing, you're trying to love her well. So in your mind, you're thinking, I'm doing everything right. What changed? But here's what most men don't realize. Not all distance comes from conflict. Some distance comes from something quieter, something that erodes over time. It's not always communication or a connection problem. Sometimes it's a trust issue. Scripture speaks to this more than we often realize. In Luke 16:10, it says, "He who is faithful in what is least is faithful also in much." Faithfulness, consistency, and reliability. That's the foundation of trust. Not big moments, but small ones, repeated over time. When trust slowly erodes, a wife doesn't always confront it. She pulls away and stops feeling safe with you. Most men think trust is built in big decisions. But in marriage, trust is built in small, daily patterns. And here's where most husbands miss it. There are 3 places this shows up. First, consistency. Do your actions match your words? If you say you'll do something, do you follow through? Because every time you don't, it doesn't just create frustration, it creates doubt. Second, emotional safety. Can she be honest with you without feeling dismissed, corrected, or shut down? Because if she feels like she has to filter herself around you, trust starts to shrink. And third, integrity in the unseen. Who are you when she's not looking? Your habits, your thoughts, your private decisions. Because trust isn't just built in what she sees, it's built in who you consistently are. Here's the part most men don't want to hear. Trust doesn't drift. It's either being built or it's being broken. This is something I've had to stay aware of in my own marriage, not just early on, even now, because it's easy to think, if I'm not doing anything wrong, we're good. But trust isn't built by avoiding wrong. It's built by consistently doing right. There have been moments when I realized I wasn't being intentional. I wasn't as consistent as I thought I was, and I had to correct that. When a husband becomes consistent, something changes. She relaxes, she opens up more, and she stops feeling like she has to guard herself. Because trust creates something powerful in a marriage: peace. And when there's peace, connection has room to grow again. This week, try this. Follow through on something small you said you would do. Something easy to overlook, and do it without being reminded. Then ask yourself, am I someone she can rely on consistently? Because trust is built, one kept word at a time. And next week, we go even deeper, because trust creates safety, but learning how to lead her emotionally is what strengthens connection over time. Brother, your wife was never meant to feel like she has to guard herself in your presence. She was meant to feel safe with you. Pursuing your wife means becoming someone she can trust consistently. If this helped you, stand with this work by subscribing and sharing it with another husband who needs it. Forged in faith, bound by covenant, let's get to work.